Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow your eyelids to close with a sense of relaxation and heaviness. Breathing in that resourceful feeling of calm relaxation and releasing any feelings of stress or tension, letting go of the weight of life's demands and expectations. As you breathe in deeper than you normally would. As you imagine that feeling of resourcefulness going in through your nose into your lungs, and scan your body for some of the clues of the tension that comes from having too much on your plate. And maybe it's tension around the neck or the shoulders, or perhaps tightness in the jaw or the forehead. As you breathe out, just release that tension, taking you to a place of ever-increasing relaxation. Breathing in that resourceful relaxation and exhaling any stress, worries, and tension. Notice your breath deeper and slower. Notice the heaviness of your arms and legs. Notice that you're breathing lower down, not from the top of your chest, but closer and closer to that diaphragm. Long, deep breaths. The deeper you breathe, the deeper relaxed you become. And the deeper relaxed you become, the more your imagination awakens. Eyelids feeling heavy, feeling a desire to yawn, as you use the power of your imagination to imagine a beautiful atrium located in the middle of an impressive museum. I want you to imagine wandering around that atrium, seeing perhaps palm trees, colorful flowers, and maybe statues, sculptures, works of art. Imagine looking up at the glass of the atrium, seeing blue skies and feeling the warmth of the sunshine through that greenhouse effect. Breathe in that air, knowing that the plants are providing you with all the oxygen that you need. As you look around the atrium, notice arches surrounding the perimeter of the center of that atrium. And under a particular arch is the most comfortable chair you can imagine, facing inwards into the atrium, but located in a way where there is still sunshine shining on the chair. So imagine placing your body on that comfortable chair, looking out into the plants, the greenery, the statues, the intricate patterns on the floor in the center of the atrium. Feel the sunshine melting away any tension. And as I count down from 10 to 1, I want you to imagine drifting off into an even deeper level of calm tranquility. 10. Breathing in, and notice the fragrances of flowers that surround you. As you exhale, just release any tension in your forehead. 9. As you breathe in and out, just loosen the muscles in your jaw, cheeks, around your mouth. 8. As you breathe in, everything connected to breath becomes more relaxed, from your nostrils, windpipe, into your chest, lungs, and diaphragm. Breathing becomes deep and effortless. 7. Feeling a wave of relaxation now in your neck and your shoulders. Any tension just melting away. That's it. 6. Arms, from your shoulders all the way down to the tips of your fingers, feeling limp, loose and heavy. Feeling so relaxed and heavy. And then 5, imagine that same sensation there in your internal organs. From your heart, your stomach, your lungs, your diaphragm, all become more relaxed. And then 4, feel it in your gut, releasing any anxiety. This resourceful feeling that you're breathing in gives you a sense of the hybrid of relaxation and focus at exactly the same time. 3, drifting now into your legs. Top of your legs feeling so relaxed. Into your calf muscles 2, and then they feel so limp, loose and heavy. And then imagine down into your toes, your feet, your ankles, releasing any tension, giving you a wonderful feeling of calm relaxation. Imagine now you're completely there in your imagination, and imagine there is a doorway that leads to a room with 1,000 screens, each screen showing a different aspect of your life, a goal, a task, a challenge. And you can focus on any of these 1,000 screens that captures your attention as you listen to suggestions to facilitate a future where you feel more organized, in control, that you feel more productive and more enthusiastic about moving forward. Every time you complete a task, imagine feeling a surge of satisfaction and reward, reinforcing your desire to stay productive. Imagine yourself accessing a highly resourceful state, a flow state, where focus and productivity come naturally and effortlessly. And imagine the dopamine rush you receive from completing tasks, motivating you to stay on track and finish what you start. And you can feel the clarity and empowerment as you start to ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? Guiding you naturally to choose those projects that are fulfilling or rewarding or simply worthwhile. Look at one of the screens and see yourself discerningly reviewing unfinished business, asking, knowing what I now know, Would I choose to take this on? And then making wise decisions with what to do with that information. See a different screen where you imagine setting artificial deadlines ahead of actual deadlines, creating a buffer that allows you to refine and improve your work. And maybe on a different screen, you can see a future where you're delegating tasks to reliable and competent people, freeing up your time for what truly matters and on those things that only you can do. Feel the empowerment of letting go of unfulfilling projects, knowing deep down that your time and energy are best spent on worthwhile endeavors. On another screen in that room, see yourself inspired and organized, filled with enthusiasm as you think in terms of what you get to do rather than have to do. As you start to feel the excitement of securing your thrill from truly exciting things rather than the stress of looming deadlines. And I wonder if you can imagine the joy of completing tasks way ahead of schedule, giving yourself the time to either improve and refine your work or just crossing it off your to-do list. On a different screen, see yourself in a state of flow, where focus and dedication drive you towards your goals with ease. As you feel the satisfaction of making truly discerning choices about your commitments, ensuring that each one is a valuable use of your time. See yourself confidently saying no to projects that do not serve your highest purpose, bring you joy, or are simply not financially worthwhile. And imagine feeling more empowered with each task you complete, building momentum and confidence in your abilities. And on one screen, see yourself setting a timer on your phone or turning over a glass sand timer, seeing that sometimes just getting started is all you need to build that momentum. Feel the balance and harmony as you delegate tasks, trusting others to handle what doesn't require your unique touch. And imagine the freedom of having a buffer time for each project, reducing stress and allowing for creative improvements. You're becoming more organized every day. And imagine the peace, the joy of a well-organized schedule that you want to stick to, where each task is an opportunity to grow and succeed. Feel that peace of mind that comes from having clear priorities and a well-structured plan for your goals. As you start to imagine a future where you are energized and enthusiastic about your tasks, viewing them as exciting opportunities rather than obligations. And imagine a successful future where your role shifts from doing the work to overseeing the work. I want you to get a sense that time is your scarce resource. And by making wise decisions with your time, you can buy more of it, giving you time to spend time with the people that matter most without any resentment or frustration. This is not a zero-sum game. You can pursue your dreams and have the quality of life you desire. Feel that you are now leaving that room with 1,000 screens, but with a sense of inspiration, optimism, and enthusiasm. Feel that you're on that chair in the atrium, and leave the chair wandering around the atrium, but feeling lighter on your feet, a deep sense of peace and clarity. And then feel that it's time to leave this place and return to your reality now. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully into the present moment. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling resourceful, with clarity, able to prioritize well, and do those things that are truly worth doing. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.